U.S. ends arms exports, China restricts visas in Hong Kong. To view the full article, click the first link in the description below. Washington, the United States on Monday ended sensitive defense exports to Hong Kong, further ramping up pressure in a row over the financial capital's autonomy from China. The U.S. announced the decision hours after China said it would curb visas to some Americans heading to Hong Kong, itself a response to a U.S. move. The United States has been leading a global uproar over a national security law which Hong Kong activists say will destroy the city's freedoms. "We can no longer distinguish between the export of controlled items to Hong Kong or to mainland China," U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said in a statement. "We cannot risk these items falling into the hands of the People's Liberation Army, whose primary purpose is to uphold the dictatorship of the CCP by any means necessary," he said, referring to the Chinese Communist Party. "The direct impact will be modest." The State Department last year approved $2.4 million in defense sales to Hong Kong, of which $1.4 million worth were actually sent, including firearms and ammunition for law enforcement, according to official figures. The Commerce Department simultaneously said it was revoking its special status for Hong Kong. It will now treat the financial hub the same as China for so-called dual-use exports that have both military and civilian applications, and which are highly restricted when sought by Beijing. China promised autonomy for Hong Kong before Britain returned the territory in 1997 but wants no repeat of massive and sometimes destructive protests that rocked the territory last year. "It gives us no pleasure to take this action, which is a direct consequence of Beijing's decision to violate its own commitments under the UN-registered Sino-British Joint Declaration," Pompeo said. Tit-for-tat visa curbs. President Donald Trump's administration has already declared that Hong Kong is no longer autonomous in U.S. eyes and has been rolling out a series of measures in response. On Friday. To view the full article, click the first link in the description below.